Because I have her right now. Because all points of existence, like I said earlier, are happening right now. And if they're all happening right now, then 20 days isn't fucking happening. Then I would focus on the most important thing. One, I wouldn't effort to try to contact her. I wouldn't do that because I can't change anything, and no amount of effort will outrun who I am. I'll still get proven who I am no matter what. So no amount of effort I do will change anything because I can't change the outside of me. But if I change the inside of me, that's how the outside changes. And then anything I do from that state of consciousness will yield a different result, even if it's the same things. So I focus on me and decide I'm the fucking man right now, and decide I'm perfection right now, and remind myself I'm all that is right now. Love, perfection, always chosen. Everyone's top priority, no one's better, no comparison. I would start my mornings with that all the fucking time. I would focus that on myself. I would brush my teeth being the man. The prize, I would look at myself in the mirror and say, you know what? I am everything, I need nothing, and everything needs me. I'm the source of all things. Why, I'm the most important thing. I'm prioritizing me from this point forward. Then, I would make sure if I have any patterns in life, I would address them with my concept of self. Concept of self. If there are any patterns, let me address it. I've only ever experienced love this way. I've only ever experienced women this way. It's always been this type of way. It's always been perfect. It's always been the best experiences. All the women check off all the boxes. They appreciate me. They love me. Whatever. It's effortless. It's easy. It's perfect. I would focus on those things. Right? The I am and the I have. What do I have? I have this end result with her. What is it? Relationship? Okay, we're already back together. We're back together now. Why are you back together? Because I'm all that is. Because of everything I said earlier. Because of my self-concept. Because my concept of self. Because it makes fucking sense. Because it's normal. Because I remain the same no matter what. That's why. That's why I'm with them. And I don't have to keep focusing on them because it's just me. And I'm magnetic as fuck. Things come to me. I don't need them. I'm fulfilled with or without them. And I understand that the 3D can't show me anything new, so I should be anyway. I shouldn't be looking. Like Christ says, a lot of you will look for me, but you'll never find me. Because you're looking in the wrong place. So stop looking outside for her and start looking inside for her. Because she's in here, she's with you the whole entire time. Why? Because you're source. You think we say I am source for the fuck of it? No, we say source because you actually fucking are. So if you're source, there's nothing outside of you, right? Okay. So then as she comes to mind, you remind yourself. Yeah, we're already back together. Already back together, if that's the goal. Right? Because I am this. Because I am this. Because I've always experienced this. And then you can add how she feels about you if you want, for fun. But as it comes to mind, your main focus in your first week or so, or right away, is just you. And then as she comes to mind, her. And then what I would do is, whenever I wanted to experience the real, actual reality, I would go within and give it to myself. Any which way thing I want. Whether it's an inner conversation, because you're always connected. So watch where your mind goes. Inner conversation, if I want to hear her say something, I'll hear it. If I want to tell her something, I'll tell her. In here. Not through a text. In here. Why? Why am I going to text the old one that doesn't want me? Doesn't make any fucking sense. Can't change it, vegan tiger. Can't change a tiger. Can't make it vegan. Can't do it, right, Essa? Can't do it. So, I would talk to her in there. If I want to be intimate with her, remotely seduce. It works. It's powerful. They'll feel the emotions. They see the images. They'll associate you with that. If you want to add more romanticism to it, so they don't just want sex only from you, include romantic conversations or experiences in the remote seduction scene. Why? Because whatever is implied is what you'll experience with them. So I'll do that to give myself the experience and know I just did it. Because if I just saw it, if I just did it, it's done. Why am I waiting for it out there? They can't give it to me out there. I understand how reality works. Can't change an effect with an effect, so I'm completely detached. I don't care. And because I'm completely detached, she's the same as Cheetos. Because I don't need it. I'm not looking for it. I know the Christ awareness is within me. I'm not looking out there. I'm not bringing the dead back to life. Why would I do that? Right? I hope you're listening to me. So then, after all that, anytime I have inner dialogue during the day, I'm not going to be sitting there thinking about her. I'm changing the subject, making it about me. Or making it about money. Or other areas of my life, fulfilling my purpose as a man. What is my goal? What is my life? You want to know why I focus on my purpose as a fucking man? Because if I had her, that's what I'd be fucking doing. I want to be like, oh, I need her to feel unfulfilled. No. You focus on you, that you're also releasing an importance of her, and then energetically you're becoming more magnetic when you do that. When you're focusing on you, you're prioritizing you, then people look at you that way. And by the way, while you do all this, you have inner dialogue about your greatness all day. You rampage about your greatness. Hell, listen to some Orion affirmations. That's what I would do. Greatness, greatness, greatness. Exaggerate, exaggerate, exaggerate every time you have an idle mind. Make it about you. You pass the mirror, compliment yourself. Don't look for an imperfection. You're the best. I'm the fucking best. Right? And then as you notice, as you do this, you're going to get a lot of attention from women. You're going to be like, holy shit, all these girls are looking at me. Ugh. And this, and then you get his attention, and he gets his attention. And maybe one of them might distract you. And then you start talking to them. Right? And then you're like, holy shit, I'm getting attention. This is great. I have a few options. Okay. This is pretty cool. And then you think about her, and you're like, yeah, she's mine. I know that. Whatever. Doesn't matter what I do. I know it's true. And then you fall asleep in that version of you that's fulfilled, happy, with or without her, but you knowing that you do have her, but you don't need her because you're fulfilled without her. And then the outside isn't controlling your internal state of being. Right? And then you wake up the next day and you rinse and repeat. And then during those moments, at some point in time, when you're just present and you're focusing on you, and you're just being yourself, and you're knowing yourself is all that is, that's when you'll hear from her. When you do all this, there's one thing only one thing that can stop you, and that's yourself. Your old self. It'll come to play. So that's where number 4 comes in. How you're looking at the world. Make sure everything is in your favor. Something good happens, good. Something bad happens, good. She sends you a text, normal. She doesn't reply, doesn't fucking matter. You shouldn't be paying attention. You're still the same no matter what. If you notice, I haven't heard from her in 20 minutes, you tell yourself you just did. That's simple. Your inner takes your word for it. There's no difference between your mind experiencing it internally or externally. It takes your word for it. Remember the blind wizard video? I got all bases covered. But anyway, what you're doing, my friend Mert, you're deciding what's true now, and the only thing you need to overcome is what you've already accepted as true as of Lionsgate Portal, as of when you sent this. Everything you accepted as true as when you sent that question. Now you have to overcome that. And you do it by just staying the same once you make the decision. You're in the reality until you perceive you are not. You only fail unless you perceive something that would imply failure for you. And at the end of the day, it's your decision if you failed or not. Because failure doesn't exist.